Hello.
Hey, Madeline, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. I just got a Slack update. Whenever they do that, it always seems to mess with my microphone, so I wasn't sure. But
Oh, definitely, yeah.
okay, let me go ahead and share my screen here.
Perfect.
Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so first of all, thanks for the demo yesterday with the Blue Book project in the automated testing. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, like watching it and seeing everything that I've been working on. It's really cool to show it off.
Yeah, well, I was going to say a lot of the automated testing that I do in complete isolation, so I don't work with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really good to see how somebody else works, just to kind of put my own work in perspective. So it's...
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, so it's like really nice just to see, how other people do things, and gives me some ideas and kind of gets me thinking creatively too, so I really appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought today we would start with, I just want to show you a little bit about how XDCAM Air works, and hopefully get you a bit familiar with it so it's not a complete stranger to you.
Okay.
First things first, did you get an email yesterday with a login request?
I think I did. I got an email that said like my Sony professional ID had. Yes, I got an email that said activate your account and that my Sony professional ID. I assume that this was for XDCAM Air because I thought I already had one.
Yeah, okay. I had Kevin send you that request from. He's in California right now, but I guess he still has the ability to do that. So I had him send you basically an invite. So if you follow that link, you should be able to get logged in. There is already a user for you on here. I did confirm that, so hopefully that works for you. But if not, you can let me know.
Okay.
But so anyway, we'll just use my login for now. So XDCAM Air, what this basically is in like a very small nutshell, it's a tool that allows users to control cameras remotely and to access the files from those cameras remotely as well. And the idea is that we want to, I don't know if you've ever seen those, like if you ever see a news crew out and about, and a lot of times they'll have these like big vans that they'll have to park next to wherever their cameras are recording, and they have this like big satellite thing on top of the roof. You ever seen any of those things or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so the idea is that XDCAM Air eliminates all of that. So you don't need the van, you don't need the satellites. All you need is a camera with a Wi-Fi connection, and that's it. And so if you have a camera with a Wi-Fi connection, you can control it remotely and you can pull files from it. Now, there are several, so I guess that's two functionalities, right? So one functionality is the controlling of the cameras, which we in Madison, the Madison team, we don't actually design that portion of the app. That is designed by a team in Japan. The part that we do design, which is the part that you would be automated testing for, would be the pulling of the files from the camera and then organizing those in a file system on the app. So just to kind of show you how it works here, so this is, I have a camera in my home office right here, and so up here we have, this is the live tab, and this is just showing you a list of all your cameras and all of your receivers. And in a real studio, there'd be a lot more than just one camera. But for this demo purposes, just to keep it simple, and because I only have one camera, there's only going to be one camera right there. So the way it works is you have a number of cameras and a number of receivers. And these receivers could be anything from like YouTube live streams, they could be Facebook live streams, they could be actual hardware receivers that would take a feed and broadcast it onto live TV, and so on and so forth. I have one receiver set up right now, and this is a YouTube live feed, and this is currently running. So I'm streaming from my camera to this YouTube feed, and I have the link pulled up right here. So technically anybody online could have access to this conversation right now, but nobody's watching it, so that's good. But that's how it works. So we're able to, and news ENG gatherers, they love this sort of thing because this is making the playing field very democratized, where anybody, any journalist with a camera can now suddenly broadcast live to YouTube with all of their professional camera gear and not have to worry about lugging a whole crew around with them. So we're hoping that it kind of changes the game a little bit in that way. But that's the functionality. And then here you have different things like the GPS coordinates, and it gives you my exact address, which is kind of creepy, but...
Oh my god.
I know.
Do they just find that from the Wi-Fi using the satellite?
No, it's from the GPS signal. That's where it's getting it from. If I turn GPS off, it wouldn't be so exact. It'd probably just tell you Louisville, Kentucky, or something. But
wow.
Yes, that's pretty interesting. There is also a remote tab where you can remote control your camera. You can do things like change the focus, you can zoom in, zoom out, so on and so forth. But my camera does not actually support that functionality, so right now that's all grayed out. But but that gives you kind of a gist of what you would do on this tab. There's also a lot of our users like this. It shows you a map of where all your transmitters are. And so this is showing you exactly where my transmitter currently exists, and can zoom in and out and whatnot. And this is pretty helpful again if you have tons of cameras, which our users typically do. For this demo right now, it looks a little bit silly because there's just one camera on there. But so this just gives you kind of a high-level overview of where your cameras are. It allows you to start streams. It allows you to remote control the camera and so on. So this is all one of the integral selling points that we use to push XTCam Air with. So you may reference this tab here and there just to do some tasks, but the bulk of your testing will not be in this tab. Most of